Hey, it's Clearvision, and today I'd like to make a short and sweet announcement that I'm looking to do a collaboration with another Rocket League YouTuber who has a channel size of anything between, say, 400 and 250 subscribers, as well as having a relatively active channel like my one. It might seem like an oddly specific range, but I would like a decent chance of increasing my exposure for my channel, but at the same time, I don't want to make the mistake of getting too far ahead of myself like I did before, which I'll explain momentarily. My channel has seen slow but steady growth, and at this point in time I'm constantly bringing in at least 100 views per video after a week or two, and 200 views after 3 to 5 weeks. Not bad for a channel that has 229 subscribers and was heavily inactive before. However, now I feel that the way forward is to do a collaboration of some sort, and if you want to learn more about who I am and what I have in mind for this channel, then please have a look at my backstory and future channel direction video, which I will leave in the description, as well as on the end screen of this video. If you happen to be interested, leave a comment or send me a private message on YouTube. Either way, I'll read it. Now, speaking of collaborations, it's time to move on to the reason that 75% of you probably clicked this for. How on earth did I end up in this video that you're seeing on screen right here? I don't mean to be beating a dead horse or digging up old crap that doesn't really need to be here, but I want to add a bit of context and put this to rest, but I still have people ask me about the time I got featured in Mittens' video. I've been meaning to do it for a while. So, how did I end up here? It begins way back when I was a coach of Team Secrecy. Some people thought I was a sub, but I wasn't. Stocky and Louty were the two substitutes at the time. Don't get me wrong, I didn't spend all of my time doing replay analysis for the team. I still played the game and I entered the occasional tournament with some friends. Because of this, word started to get out and eventually reached a point where apparently someone asked Scrubkiller in his Twitch chat on his thoughts about me. Don't quote me on this though, as I'm not 100% sure on if this really did happen, as it was some time ago. But his response was something along the lines of, I don't know Clearvision personally, but it's good that he has a chance to get some recognition. I wish him the best. Quite a short, yet positive message. Enough of secrecy for now though. If you want to know more, then once again, check out my backstory video. This was just to set the scene. Anyways, one day, when I stayed up way past my bedtime, playing Rocket League at 4 AM in the morning, Paulie Paul hits me up on Steam. For those unaware, Paul was a substitute for the Flying Dutchman in RCS Season 1, and is now in the team Supersonic Avengers. Paul asks if I would like to play a few once games with Mittens for fun, and I say yes, but I only do a couple because I'm really tired. However, there's a twist. This was when I know that Paul's Steam account got hijacked, and I wasn't talking to the real Paulie. I got invited to the party, but Mitten explains that he's going to record this for a video. I say I don't have a problem with that, and that's fine, so we continue. Game 1. From what I remember, I got absolutely destroyed. I was never a ones player, but I got ripped to shreds because at the time it was very easy to bully me off the ball, and my flicks were inconsistent in the games, meaning sometimes I'd give away possession completely unnecessarily. In the next, I decided to mix things up a little, and I win game 2, but by a much narrower margin than I'd liked. Unfortunately there was no game 3, because at this point I was just simply too tired to play, and after explaining it was almost 5 AM, we all decided to call it a day, and I passed out on my computer chair, not even bothering to go back to my bedroom. I wake up at midday the following morning, and something clicks in my mind. Paul has always been a friendly guy, but last night he seems a little too friendly. I asked him about what happened, and this time I'm talking to the real Paul, after he's got an account back. It was at this point I find out I was talking to a phony, and he tells me that he tried to sell his Steam account to someone who really wanted his RCS title, because he received an offer that was just too good to refuse. He didn't tell me what the offer was, but anyway. I ended up telling Mittens and just laughing it off, but to this day I still find it to be quite strange. I read some comments on the original uploaded video. Some people seemed happy about a new name being put out there. Some comments were aware that I was a coach. Some comments thought I was a sub. and some comments were quite skeptical and critical, but I don't have a problem with that. Only the shortened re-uploaded video exists today, but I'm glad that a few people were aware of who I was because I had no idea I was going to be in the same video as Garrett G. I definitely would have said no if I did know, because my 1v1 play is far from being pro level in my opinion. In my defense, I did alright considering I was probably brain dead from sleep deprivation, but that's besides the point. One uses a different skill set and has such a different flow to 2s and 3s. I've always been a team player. Will I see myself as a pro player in 3s? No. But an on the bubble player? Yes. With enough work, I could progress. I see myself improving almost every day, and I do have what it takes. Or at least I used to. It's just all about refining what you know, and continuing to learn more about the game. Remember, on another note, don't try and sell your Steam account, or else it could end up going really badly. Be careful out there, but that's all for today. For the people that introduced me through Mittens and are still subscribed, thank you for sticking around, and I hope you like where my channel is going. I gained over 60 subs overnight, which was a huge deal back then, and still is. It was enough to get me to 100 subs, and now I have over 200. I know my channel's still growing, but already I can't thank you enough, and I am truly grateful. Hope all of you have a fantastic day, and cheers!